With Steve Hicks with Buckingham Strategic Wealth, and we are talking about Social Security. So first of all, I want to ask you, what should prospective retirees know about Social Security?
Well, the first thing they should know is really it's a pension. They may already have a pension at their employer, but this is another pension, and it's actually better than that because most pensions I find are not indexed. This is indexed to inflation. So in January of this year, it went up 5.9%, the highest it's gone up in 41 years.
Okay, and when we think of Social Security, sometimes we think of a little bit older. At what age should we really be taking advantage?
Well, that's the $64,000 question. It's different for everyone. Every year you wait, you get an 8% increase. And as we know, we can't go to the bank and get an 8% CD right now. So it's really like a zero coupon bond, where you're waiting to get that coupon. But I remind people of the rule of 72. Money doubles based on the rule of 72. If I earn 8%, 8 divides into 72 9 times. My money doubles in 9 years. Between ages 62 and 70, it's only 1 year shy of a doubling. So for many people, it makes a lot of sense to, for them to wait.
Okay, but if we're kind of confused on the age thing, we can obviously get more tailored, specific information about, our personal situation with you guys, of course.
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what we do.
Okay, so does it matter if a retiree is married or not for purpose of commencing the Social Security benefits?
It sure does, because the higher of the two Social Security recipients, that's the death benefit to the surviving spouse. So a surviving spouse will get the higher of the two Social Securities, and they get a one-time $255 check, but they will lose the lower of the two Social Securities. So we want to make sure that we time this right. What we try to offer our clients is we tell the spouse, the wife, let's say what year, what month you should take it, and the husband what year and month you should take it. We tend to find that the best approach is to have the higher earning spouse wait to take it so they can get that enhancement, that 8% extra every year.
Okay.
And what that also does is by taking early and then one taking later, the break-even point, you don't have to wait. Sometimes you have to wait till almost 80 years old before you break even. And a lot of people say, what if we don't live that long?
Yeah.
Because, of course, our families don't inherit Social Security. It's
Absolutely.
very much like a pension.
Okay, all right. So if people are kind of listening to this information and they're like, I need something a little more tailored, or they're a little bit overwhelmed, where do they find out more?
Well, they should go to prepareforretirement.com. We have information there on Social Security. They can also call us. You can also go to the Social Security website itself to get some information. But this is critical. For a lot of retirees, this is one of the biggest components of their retirement. And most important for all retirees to know, and I call this a pension, is that it's not subject to market volatility. Right now we see a lot of volatility in the stock market, and a lot of people are worried about inflation. And they should be. Retirees should always be worried about inflation and higher taxes because they're living on a fixed income. The nice thing about Social Security, it's like I said, it's not fixed, it's indexed to inflation, and it's not subject to the ups and downs, the vagaries of the stock market.
So when we're watching those stock markets go up and down, we really shouldn't get worried about our Social Security.
No, you shouldn't be worried about that.
Okay, that's great. All right, Steve, before I let you go, anything else about Social Security we haven't touched on that you want to make sure that we know before I let you go?
Just make sure you take it at the right time. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see. People go to a stockbroker, an investment advisor, and they say, oh no, take it now. Well, of course they're encouraging them to take it because then they leave more money behind with the broker to invest. We're a fiduciary. I can't offer 8% guarantees to my clients, so I have to bear in mind that is critical that we consider that. And often we'll tell clients it's better for you to take money now and live on the money from your accounts with us and wait on Social Security. Again, we can't offer an 8% guarantee, and the right thing to do, I think, ethically and morally, is to remind clients of that.
Absolutely. All good tips, Steve. Thank you so much for coming by Studio 10 on this Financial Friday. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, stick around. Studio 10 continues after this.